Good, you didn't freeze that time. Good, good. Oops. Uh, what display am I on? I'm on game, display, capture and stuff. There we go. And direct messages. Yeah, it's me getting you banned. Again. How many accounts you have, but... Enjoy, just keep on making more. Get stuck in that account creation stealing loop. That's where we and the admins want you. Spending money on other hackers to make them better than you. You're the worst piece of shit hacker I've ever heard of. Like, you have the lowest skill I've ever heard of. Sorry, but it is true. You're the lowest skill piece of shit hacker I've ever fucking heard of. Terribly sorry, but it is true. Could walk circles around you in my sleep. Watching you fumble along as you learn as a 15-year-old piece of shit, you know? Watching you fumble along as you learn as a 15-year-old piece of shit. Okay, Twitch sound is good. Come over here, check my Kick and my YouTube. Very good. I do see somebody watching. Very good. We will check our titles across the board. Oh, yep. We see title betrayal across three different platforms. Oh, we also have to take the evidence. Sorry, I forgot. Got to take the evidence of the hacker being a hacker again and all this other stuff. Got to take evidence and, you know, take screenshots of it for the court cases and all this stuff. Hold on just a second here, please. We'll take the daily admin conversation for 8 months, you know. It's good enough. I got the daily admin conversation. Let me just forward this to my boys at both the state police and the feds. Just a second here. Let me find the websites. Okay, live, Gmail. Oh, sorry, Gmail. There we go, Gmail. Right, sent, blah blah. Okay, update to evidence file, usual daily hacker abuse behavior, images included, right? Then I go to the other entity, the other police entity. There we go. And I CC them. Sent. There we go. And I updated my police file for both the feds and the FBI. I'm sorry, the feds and the police and shit. Very easy to do. They were like, yeah, CC us any new evidence in the case, so we'll only help you and all this. And so I CC the lawyer, and I CC them. I CC the feds, and I directly send the evidence to the cop in my local town, so he'll end up shooting this guy, you know, etc. And boy, the cop, the local cop really cares. The fed doesn't. The local cop really like responds every time, but the Fed doesn't. The Fed acknowledges it like once a month. But you know, but they just keep seeing evidence mounting. They talked to me at first, the first couple of weeks, as I kept sending pictures and proof that the stalker was still there after he fucking talked on the 911 call and stuff. But they're both actually really nice guys, and they can see that I'm up against something, and they can see that it's been 8 months of it, and it's really terrible, you know. And the admin can see it. And so I send them every conversation, every snapshot, all the proof, all the vocal stuff, the clips off the Twitch, and all this other stuff. It takes time, but it's building a case, and I will sue him and his family for a lot of money. They think I'm kidding. Him and his friend, don't be reporting boys or whatever. They're scared of me or whatever. But no, I am full-blown actually going to prosecute them and take all their money. Full-blown. They just keep on showing every single day. After a while, you start to think, man, there's another $10,000. There's another $10,000. There's another $10,000. Every time they show, I'm going to hit them for $10,000 or $15,000 on a new charge. Every time they show, every single day. And I'm actually starting to think it's very funny. I started to describe to my family what was actually happening. They're like, oh, we thought you would just do nothing as you normally do. And I was like, no, I alerted the police. I alerted the feds. Every single time the guy shows, I provide new evidence to the court cases and stuff. I alerted Leonard. That's my lawyer. I alerted the paralegal. I mean, we have them on retainer for the other cases and stuff and all this other shit. And I was like, no, I've covered all this. And if he ever shows up, just let me know. I'll fucking shoot him, you know? And, you know, and they're like, yeah, oh, yeah, I mean, he won't ever get in here. And I'm like, yep, I mean, yeah. So, but he will go to jail. And so, and we will talk about this on stream. He likes to abuse me all the time. I like to abuse him with real threats that actually exist, unlike him. You know, because they actually exist. The feds and the cops are after him. Over and over, every day, I keep sending new evidence, and they keep getting a little bit more concerned that it's a full-blown crazy person case, that they maybe should show up at his house with guns and stuff. And sooner or later, they'll cross state lines for him, and they'll show up at his house with guns. They will. If he just keeps showing up every day like this and harassing me every single fucking day, they will show up with guns at his house, and they'll take him to jail for the many, many felony accounts of abuse and, you know, cyberbullying and cyber stalking and all the stupid shit that he and his butt buddy have done. And his butt buddy is the same, you know. He'll go to jail too. I really think about it every day. I'm like, Jesus Christ, every day, 3 to 10 minutes I spend, like, providing evidence on a court case. And it takes a lot of discipline to do this kind of thing. And he thinks I'm lying, but I'm not. I submit the court case evidence every single day for the inevitable court case that puts you in jail for life. You have like 35 felony charges. You're going to go to jail for life. Even if they knock off 20 of them, you're still going to jail for like 5-10 years for like 15 different charges and stuff. You didn't stop after the point I started threatening you with a lawyer, and I started recording every time you show up and every conversation and every proof that you showed up again and all this stuff. Every time that you show, and I just get a little bit closer to prosecuting your dumb criminal ass. And I'm dead serious. And it makes me feel really good too, like I actually have a defense against you. It's called the system. What's up, Steph? How you doing? Yeah, it's called the system, you know? I don't usually acknowledge, wait, what up, man? So I don't usually acknowledge the abuse on stream. I didn't yesterday all day, but today I got the new...
feeding the dogs. Gonna do some farming now.
Yeah, me too. Just got on like 5 minutes ago. I hope the metal in this play. Yeah, the metal is something that... I farmed up like 10k metal ore, so hopefully there's enough metal to pay the upkeep. We'll see.
Oh yeah, there's still metal in the boxes here.
Yeah, it should be. They sank my boat yesterday while you were sleeping. And then they showed up, started screaming the N-word and running around and shit, and they fought Zelly for like 2 hours and shit. So...
Damn. Yeah, I was wondering where the boat was when I logged in.
Yeah, but they got no loot. Like zero loot. As in zero, like not a single scrap of loot. It's all in the boxes. They have never looted me. They've never looted me. I never understood. They're not in this for the loot. It's like some kind of weird principle thing, so they don't ever loot. I guess they're really committed to attacking fat guys, I guess. You know, it's to them it's not about loot. It's about trolling a fat person, I think.
Nah, I wouldn't go that far.
No, it is. You can see it from the follow names. No, he left like 25 follow names with the word fat in them in the last 2 days. No, it is. That's his point. That's what he wants. He really wants to really make fun of a fat person. That's his MMO. He's very proud of it. On his Steam titles, he'll sometimes say, I hunt cringe fat people. That's like literally his identity.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's really stupid. Well, the feds and cops will deal with him. I submitted evidence again. It sounds like horseshit, but I actually am now. Like, every time they show up again on the daily, I get more and more sick of it, so I keep submitting evidence every time. Sooner or later, these guys will actually go to jail. Yeah, there it is. What's up? Thank you for the follow. Jail. You're going to 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 jail. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He's got his weird little broken spaghetti head brain with the broken code. But I know what it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You can't hide from me. I know what your defunction is. You're defunct. You're a defunct human being who likes to beat on fat people. Who likes to beat on fat people just like all those bullies in school. Nobody likes you and you'll go to jail. I like scaring him.
Yeah, it's good. You must scare him a lot so he
Yeah.
can leave you alone.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Wow. She's gotten significantly more nervous, as you can see. There's a lot more doors now.
Yeah, I'm also changing the doors to garage doors so make it
Yeah.
more secure.
That's good. Yeah, I can recycle olds if you need me to. Where's the T? Where? Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go.
What you looking for?
Oh, a clue.
Okay.
Good. Over here to the. Wow. Zelly rewired this place. I think. Yeah. Wow, Zelly rewired this place. The
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, the tubes are gone.
Oh no, I removed the tubes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because for some reason the furnace below didn't want to transfer stuff, so we decided to disconnect it.
All right.
But I gonna reconnect it on the bottom again.
You guys are good at wiring now.
The industrial is was a pain in the ass.
A lot better than me.
I think it was yesterday. It took me about 20 minutes just to fix the one pipe.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, so you're not an expert yet, but I mean, you're good at it. You're better than me. I don't know how to do that shit.
Yeah, but the only thing that which is dumb is you can't place the pipes through the walls like the
Yeah.
wires.
Yeah, you have to go through the floor. Yeah. At least the doors work.
Yeah, but the garage doors is even better than the normal doors.
Oh, she might want those, so. Metal window bars, the water purifier. Oh, yeah, I don't want to take any of that stuff because she might need it, but the rest of it, yeah, is superfluous. The chains, yeah, like that stuff. Yeah.
In those boxes, if you can recycle everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a metal run because I'm beginning to realize, like, you know, we have a lot of metal frags in here.
Yeah, not only that, we also need scrap, so I'm gonna do both. Oh, that other stone base that you saw last time, we raided it.
Oh, yeah?
The second base was only a TC.
Only a TC. Yeah, that's him. He likes leaving empties. I've hit like 20 of his empties like that. They're decoys. Yeah. Something's going on.
It was only it was only a outer TC, but with a honeycomb around it.
Yeah, that's him. I've seen like 20 bases like that. I don't know why they do that. I don't know who it is either, because I never find anybody. It could be...
Yeah, we also didn't find any body or any...
Yeah, anything, right? No sign. Yeah, what's that about,
Oh,
Steph?
nothing.
Like, yeah, like no clue, nothing. Yeah. I don't know. Enemies moving against us, riddles in the dark. I don't know. The empty bases, like you can understand, you can appreciate the strategy of it. I don't know. I don't know what's with the empty bases. It's some signifier of some other thing, but I haven't made the connection yet, in any way or form. I don't know. I don't know. That bothers me because I've been here 8 months. I should have a clue. I think you would have a clue had you been here 8 months. But I'm so off on other games that they're often doing their little politics in the background, and I have no idea what's going on.
Well, the only thing what I can think of is it might be one of the hackers' bases that got banned, so the bases was left behind.
Yep, that could be. Yep, I think you're right. It sounds right to me. Oops. I think you're right. The pills, I probably won't need them. The fins, I don't want them because I'm taking a heli, I believe. Yep, as soon as the sun rises. Yep. I will need fuel. Oh, I need those though. What else? Yeah, that's all. That's everything out of that. But somewhere around here is more metal. Yeah, and let's just see if anything stacks. I feel like stacking. Actually, I don't want to take any furnaces. I think I'll probably leave that. But any cans or anything like that. Yeah, that should do it for now. I mean, all metal frags, recycle. A boat? Do we have a motor boat? Do you know, Steph?
Not that I know of.
All right. I just needed to know whether I should go up or down. Shit, I don't think I have fuel. That's a problem too, and I forget where that is. That's like really like fuel. Where's that? It's not in here. It's downstairs, I believe.
Yeah, but something is definitely off here.
Yeah, it's
after Sally. I mean, after she logged off, because the auto turret that was inside this outer thing here is missing.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't do a perimeter check. I just geared up for a recycle, but I mean, I should have done a perimeter.
Nah, it was off like a few hours ago already. After she logged, I went to farming, and when I came back, I noticed the one turret's not here.
I'm coming. I just went the wrong way. Which turret?
Here by the ice, where the big furnace is. See that one there?
Okay. Can you kill a turret through prison? You can, but you can't loot it.
Yeah, with the bow you can, yes.
Yeah, so they killed the turret from probably behind the wall. Yeah, it's so right about right here. You can stand perfect and get like a half view. Yep. Probably kill the turret just right right here. I would say, like right where I'm standing, anyways. Yep.
But the strange thing is, I didn't hear that the turret break or anything.
Oh, you didn't hear it? Okay. I would take a picture of this with a screenshot and send it to admin Rick and be like, I have no proof other than this, but I suspect some kind of funny business with my turret. And leave it vague. Like, I'm not making an accusation, I just suspect something happened here. And just, like, send him a picture. Don't make an accusation. Be like, I'm not making accusations, I suspect something weird happened here. I don't know if you want to bug him, however.
Yeah, this is not this. Yeah, this is not the first one. This is the second time I noticed something like this. But
yeah.
I'm just gonna ask really before I.
Yeah, before you.
Tell him.
Yeah, raise the admin. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, we only have a certain amount of good credit. I'm starting to burn it. Because I reported him yesterday, and he was like, "Oh, well, give me proof that they were screaming the N-word and that they sank your boat." And I was like, "Oh, I can't get proof of the N-word without getting banned." You know, it's part of it.
Yeah. The first thing I noticed was the top turret, because there was one, and few hours later the auto turret on top was missing.
Yep. And laptops and cameras don't grow on trees. You know,
Yep.
like they don't grow on trees. It's actually fairly expensive for him to do this. You know.
Yeah, I want to get some more gears and put up more wind turbines, because I want to put more auto turrets on there.
All right. I will take the mini heli to. No, I won't do that. I'm gonna swim. I'm gonna swim out and boat back. Shit, I'm gonna need fuel, and I'll go recycle. Actually, could you do? Well, never mind.
Okay.
So our teammate informs us that gears and sheet metal are still a very high priority. So I will go to the outpost. How I do so is still up to kind of. How I do so is sort of up to me. I have a large inventory of recyclables that I'd like to get in the TC for upkeep, because I suspect that all the metal ore in the base has been processed, but I don't know. And that we have like kind of a problem building here where I need to go get metal and metal frags. Yeah. And a pair of fins will do just fine, but I also am missing a piece of gear. I'll have to put something away. I'm gonna go downstairs. Wow. Zelly did like a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Wow. I get turned around so much. The flashlight's worthless. I don't know why I have that. Oh.
Okay, don't forget to pull your stats.
Oh, yes, thank you. Yeah, often I don't, because you can get it on the road pretty easy.
I forgot to do my stats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also got a lot of food from the one base that we raided.
Ah, nice. God dang.
Okay, if you fly with a mini, just be careful of the SAM site. It will shoot.
Yeah, no, I'm not taking a mini out of here. Those are for your guys' like raid, unless you want to take me somewhere, or she wants to take me somewhere, I'm gonna just, I'm just gonna go out on foot, because like how I view those things right now is raid and raid defense assets to y'all. So, so I don't mess with them. I'm not trying to take those out of your stable, Like I want to, but then I think about how we might really need all like at least 3 helis, one for each of us, to move the best loot out of here, kind of thing, So I get nervous. I'm not taking out mini helis like at all. I'm not doing that. Like that's why I asked if there was a motorboat, because like a motorboat is actually ideal for the recycle I want to do, But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to find a boat on the shore, and I'm going to take it to outposts, and I'm going to farm outposts for sheet metal and gears, and I'm going to recycle what I have for me for metal frags, because we're low on upkeep now. And hopefully that will solve both problems at the same time. Let me take the bullets.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking if the boat is still here.
Yeah, you're always welcome to join me too. You know, you like I don't I have a psychological thing about asking people to come with, because it makes this value statement that what I'm doing is important, but I don't think what I'm doing is important. So, you know, if you got other ideas or anything, but you are also welcome to come. Like, if I'm never inviting you, it's because I'm not a very inviting person, you know. But you're always welcome.
I think it's better with two guys than.
Actually, it might not be, because it's like it makes us more of a target. So, but yes, I also don't like it. I'm sorry, I also don't mind it either. You know, so it's your call. It's more like if you want to go to outposts, you are invited. Is how you should do it. But two guys actually makes it maybe like more profile too. So. Yeah, you've got too many pipes. I'm gonna do a stack, just to get the scrap I need.
Okay.
I don't know about pipes. I'm gonna do stop signs, not pipes. Stop signs. Stop signs. There we go. And then that'll do. Except for yeah. I'm gonna go out here on foot. I think because heli's too much risk. They stole the rib, or no, the rib probably decayed. Yeah. Nope. Yeah, let's keep separate, because we're probably safer apart. 2 sets of guns makes us a high... oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. 2 sets of guns, 2 sets of guns is a higher profile. You know, it incentivizes him to get up off his ass and come in here, you know?
Yeah.
11 people on a Saturday.
But if you need help, just let me know. And
oh yeah, dude. That I ditto you as well. If you need something, man, like I will come. As long as I'm not like fucking an hour away and full of loot, I will come. If you need something like a raid or anything at all, man, like I am your team member. Use me as an asset.
Okay, so will do.
Yep, ditto. I forgot flippers. Damn it.
Oh, lucky you! Yeah, you can swim in the pool. You have that buff.
Yeah, I'm glad I bought it too. Yeah, Zelly started mentioning she wanted to live in the snow, so I bought through.
Oh, okay. After you're done with your recycling,
yeah,
can you maybe fix the Sarge please?
Sarge?
Oh, the Sarge.
Oh, SARS. No, I don't have that. I bought through to vehicles, so I am still 5 points away, which is still 5 days, 6 days, 7, like a week. So it's easier for us to reach respec for me at 5,000 scrap than it is to reach faster to reach at 4,800 scrap. It's faster for me to respec what I'm trying to reach is repair in the buildcraft chart, which is blacksmith. It's 7 points. No, 1 plus 5, 6. It's six points away, and 1 for the point itself. So I'm 7 points away. I'm pulling in maybe, if I'm lucky, 2 points a day. So we're looking at another 3 or 4 days. If we want, we can respec me or Zelly, and it might be a good wise thing to do. Or you. What's your respec cost?
Right now it's 2000, 20, yeah, 2340.
So I propose we either save up 2,500 scrap and respec either you or Zelly because you're still affordable, I'm not, and we buy through to blacksmith if you want to continue to raiding. It's actually I didn't know how important that point was going to be to what you guys were doing because I didn't know what the vision was until you guys made it happen. So without the point, we can't really fix those SARs. Not for two reasons. One, you need a SAR body to even repair it. Two, we've got to all research them, which is expensive on the SAR usage. Three, we don't have blacksmiths, so it doesn't matter. It won't fix the red bars. Four, the respecs are probably how we're going to reach that. So when you speak to Zelly today, you might broach the concept of respecking and what it might mean to her. For she probably needs all the points in the Buildcraft tree, including blacksmith. You probably don't, and neither do I. But Zelly is the builder. I mean, either you or Zelly or both of you should probably take Buildcraft entirely in any future wipes. And maybe this wipe, since we're halfway through, we respec you into entirely through to Buildcraft, because what that represents to you right now is pretty powerful in the respect that you're looking at putting turrets all over this building. You can get Thrifty Duplicator and Thrifty Refund or whatever the fuck they're called in the Buildcraft chart, right? And that will enable you to put another 14 or 16 turrets on the space for, I would say, the cost of 8. Probably usually like 8 to 10.
Yeah,
for the
nice.
cost yeah, for the cost of 8 or 10 you can save like 10 or 12 laptops, or I mean I don't even know what it is. It's like it's all RNG, so it's hard to say. You of all people understand the RNG, I think, out of the best out of all of us, so you know how RNG that Thrifty Duplicator actually is. It's like 25% can sometimes be 12 or 15 rolls before you actually get 1/4 of 100, so it's hard to say. It's like sometimes that skill can really pay for itself. I've seen it manufacture 14 turrets for the cost of like 4, and then other times it's like not even half. Other times it's not even 1/4. So it's like very RNG skill, but that is so valuable to what you guys are doing right now. I would say one of you guys should respec, and I would say probably her, in the respect that she's got all these things like wood and mining that she doesn't need, that I can cover for her anymore. You probably spent correctly, but she probably is more of the versatile skill set, I would say, in terms of she wants to build, I think, more than you do. Did she build all this, or did you?
I did the building.
You did the
So I
building,
only
then
added some stuff.
you take the Buildcraft tree. You're gonna respec. I'm gonna go get you 800 scrap towards this 2,000 scrap respec. And we look at respecing you today, and then you should meditate and focus on what it is you wish to buy. And we're gonna buy a respec for you today. I'm gonna go out there and get you the 2,000 scrap. You don't worry about that. You go on about your day. I'm gonna come back here with 2,000 scrap, and we're gonna attempt to respec you. Because without that Buildcraft, you guys are up against maybe a bigger challenge than you can actually surmount today. If they bring a 3-man here, I don't think they have 200 rockets. You guys have been robbing them pretty consistently. I don't think they've got 200 rockets. Do you have that feeling? You think there's a dragon sitting here somewhere in a cave or something that's got 200 rockets or something? Do you think Stens has 200 rockets? Because I don't get that sense.
Even when Stains comes, you won't be able to get in, even
You won't
in
be able
there.
to get in, right?
After we're done here.
Yeah, so also, like, honestly, nothing needs to happen. I mean, that's the core, also, like, philosophical argument at the end of this conversation, is that probably nothing needs to happen. So be aware of that, too. Because we waste our time a lot on this, this paranoia. I'm not so sure how conductive it is. I'm not sure they have it. I think you probably feel the same. I don't think they have it. They don't have it for your high qual core anyways. I high qualed your core yesterday. They don't have, 80 rockets.
So thank you.
We don't have 80 rockets. Oh yeah, no problem. We don't have 80 rockets. So I mean we do, but not made. So I don't think they're rich like us. So I don't mean, that's my assessment. I'm gonna go grab a pair of flippers and then leave this place. But I'll see if I can like quick scrap you. I think I'm going to toss all our stop signs, and I think we look at a respec for you today, because it's too lucrative not to.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Zelly needs to focus more on PvP and farming to get the levels up.
Yep. So then, and then so right. So maybe we respect her too. Maybe instead of 4,000 for me, we respect both of you, and we put her into the assassin chart, and we put you into the buildcraft chart, and we put me into the farming chart, and we do the specialization that we've always done. And you are a good builder, Steph. I think you're the best builder I've ever witnessed. Don't ever let them tell you that these boxy
Thank
buildings
you.
are bad. I did it for many years. I told people boxy buildings are bad, but they're not if you build them right like this. They're not. And the only thing missing is a wall, but we don't need that. We have the water. So I mean, this is, you know, indicative. I'm going to take a screenshot here. It's indicative of a master builder. It's not, of course, polished like Tay's been doing for 2 years because you just don't have the time at the helm yet. But I mean, the potential's here. With the potential comes great risk. So I mean, now we cover the charts and we do the things that, you know, that protect you and your investment here. Because I can't even imagine what the upkeep's at right now. It's like what, 15k metal? That's too much for one person a day.
Yeah,
Yeah. So we'll have to.
yeah. At least it's not the same as that boathouse.
No. Yeah, you're learning. It's good. Now we need to get you up in front. Does building speak to you, or would you rather be killing people? What's your favorite thing to do in Rust?
Right now, building. I like to finish the building.
Okay,
I
so
can
then,
I can still kill people without PvP skills.
yeah. I mean, you have PvP skills, Steph. I wouldn't fight you voluntarily. Don't ever let anybody tell you differently. Gonna go get a pair of flippers, and then we'll buy your respecs because it's time. So today is scrap day. Maybe instead of worrying about the turrets, because you already probably have the mats for those, we worry about scrap today.
Yep.
And we respect both of you. Good tack talk. I live for this shit. Reminds me of fucking World of Warcraft. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I got a pair of flippers.
Yeah, if you want, I can later make signs to make it easier for you to move around in a base.
Yeah, that's something I should do. I'm the idiot. You worry about you. I'll do that. I've been meaning to do it. I just don't have enough time in the day. But yeah, I mean, like, I have a literal mental disability with it. You know, it's like a verifiable thing. I'm on the government dole because of it. They're like, the government doctors will tell you before I will that my brain can't do it. I literally cannot do it. It sucks. So yeah, small signs. I used to do signs like this way to the T3, this way to the T2, this way to the, you know, to the boxes. You only need like 4 signs. That's it.
Yeah, if you're in a rush, you don't know exactly where to go. So with the small signs, it will help a lot.
Yep. Tay wasn't willing to do it. I wasn't either. It takes time that I just don't really usually have. In time, you won't be willing to do it either.
Nah, I will. Once I come back, I will do it.
Yeah, I know. No, I mean, like, you know, eventually this builder shit, it makes you too busy. You saw Tay. He was too busy to lead. You know, the builder shit makes you too busy. So we take pressure like signs off of you, and I'll do it for myself. In the end, the builder generally runs the team. So, you know, Zelly will sit placeholder, but, you know, eventually you might be sitting, what we call this in Fortnite is called ICG. It's the... IGL, the in-game, I'm sorry, the in-game leader, IGL, right? IGL is like the Fortnite term for trio mastery. It's what the World Championship Fortnite trios talk. And there's always 3 roles. There's like the point man, that'll be Zelly, who like I forget what the world term for that is called, but it's like the soldier essentially. It's the soldier that's on the front line who does all the PvP. Then there's the builder who puts up the walls all around us, and Fortnite is basically the same thing as Rust. So then there's the builder who puts the walls all around us and makes us safe while we deal with our close quarters engagements. And then there's the IGL role, which is me in-game leader. And so we are gravitating to these roles naturally. It's a good thing,
Yep.
you know. You're gravitating. It's if you didn't have the potential to be the best in the world, I wouldn't fuck with you. So don't ever let any of these people tell you any differently. I won't tell you any differently. You know? You could be the best in the world, or I wouldn't fuck with you. So I get the sense some of these people discount you, Steph, and like I don't know, like it's not me. That's not me.
Yeah, they can say what they want, what they want. I don't really care.
Yeah, that's good. Well, it can affect your ego. It affects mine occasionally. Yeah. Occasionally when everybody is like, you suck, you suck, you suck, you begin to believe like, maybe they're right. You know, it's it's just not good. Just never listen to them. I'm talking about the enemies. If the enemies sit there in the voice chat and they troll you all the time, that's a bad thing. Now, are you following me for this, or are you on your own business?
I'm going to farm scrap and see if I can still find a blocker.
All right. I just didn't know if it was okay to leave you behind or not. All right, sweet. I like Steph and I want to talk to him, but I mean, what I'm doing is very loot intensive. I have like 400 scrap on me or something. I'm not, you know, I'm not trying to fuck around with this. I want to talk to him. I like the sociality and the bro moments, you know, and he knows it. But I mean, really, I have 400 or 500 scrap worth of shit on me and like 2K metal frags or something. I'm not fucking around, you know. Try to get out. Yeah, I do. Yep, he understands. Yep. Let's turn on some badass ambient and grind this rust. Yeah! It's a good time to be alive. Maybe happiness might enter your life again. Yeah, maybe happiness might enter my life again. Maybe happiness will enter all of our lives again. And that's the idea. Oh no. Mr. Beast is facing the biggest lawsuit he's ever faced. Uh-oh.
Sued.
Mr. Beast is getting sued for $100 million. Yeah, he should. I'm getting sued for $100 million. He'll get 100 million hits, and all of them will give him $1.
No, that's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's not a small amount of money. So what happened? Well, the other day I made a video about Mr. Beast suing his Mr. Beast Burger partner, Virtual Dining Concepts. The short story of that situation is Mr. Beast launched Mr. Beast Burger at the end of 20.
I feel so good about this because I got approached by one of these groups. I don't remember if this was the group that I got approached by. It was like a call that was set up by my agent. And I remember I was like stressed out playing New World Beta. And I realized halfway through the conversation, I actually don't want to do this shit at all.
No.
I don't want to do. I don't
No.
want to have anything to do with this.
Nope, I don't want to have anything. I'm just like Asmongold. It just takes me away from my career, which actually is video games. Talk all the shit you want about Asmongold. He does play the games a lot, and he does top the meters, and he does fucking have the achievements, like me. So, like, you know, is he a good player? No. Am I a good player? No. But he did the work, and that's the difference. He did the work all throughout World of Warcraft, just like everybody else did. And, like, fucking, like, you know, and so this shit about running a stream, the business aspects of it, the marketing, the trademarks, the, you know, the IP stuff, the lawyering, the business of it, the investments, the handling of it, the PR, the image, your public relations, all that crap. I wouldn't touch that shit with a 10-foot clown pole, because only clowns would ever want to do it. It's a hot mess, all of that, and only clowns who couldn't actually handle the problem would ever volunteer to do it, like managers and accountants and all these other people who try to unravel the spaghetti, you know, that is a successful career. And, you know, and like Asmongold's saying right now, I won't touch the editing with a 10-foot pole. I won't touch figuring out the stream with a 10-foot pole. I am the personality. I'm sitting up here like John Lennon trying to sing on mic all day long, every day. And I'm not trying to worry about plugging in the preamps and plugging in the bass drum boom and, you know, and all this other shit and trying to figure all the lights out and the fucking technical shit. And I'm getting sued by my drug dealer because I sold him a building for 30 grand that was worth 100 and all this other shit, you know, and it's just like, man, like, I really don't have the time. I know it sounds all fucking full of myself or whatever, but I don't have the time to deal with hackers all day. I really don't. I don't actually have it. That's why they do it, you know? It's fucking stupid. Being loud with all this loot, which is fucking stupid, but I forgot to make a suppressor. And, like, there was 6 zombies in my way. It fucking sucks. Plus, I went out of the way like an idiot. But I mean, eventually I'll reach outposts if I follow this path. So we're looking for either a horse or a boat or both. Something like both. Take the horse into outposts, dump the shit at the recycler, take the horse out of outposts back to the boat kind of thing. Because I'm not rich, I'm just high value. I'm a high value target. I'm not rich per se, not by the server standards. Everybody, I mean, some of the people on the server standards, yes. But by the way, guys, if you are watching this stream and you don't know what server this is, it is the Rusting Dead Hardcore Trio Zombies. The only way you can get kicked off this server is act like an asshole and harass people all day like people do to me, or hacking, or cheating, or abuse, or targeted abuse, or any of this other stuff that you would see in the normal Rust terms of service. But the big way that you can get banned on this server, and a lot of the bans I've seen, is if you go team limit over trio. If he sees more than 3 people in your base, you're all getting perma-banned. So come to the Rusting Dead, guys. It is the greatest server in Rust and also the worst. It is a 0.5x. That is the worst Rust server that you can think of. It takes 5 trees to get enough wood to make a TC. And you can get stronger up to 10x by chopping a lot of trees, but you still have to chop a lot of trees either way. And it discourages raiding, and it discourages door camping because the zombies eat them. And, you know, and when they don't have points, they feel very intimidated by you because you have a lot more strength than they do. And it's actually really cool. It's what Rust should have originally been. So anybody here who's deciding whether or not they want to, you know, bite the fucking, you know, like pull the trigger on playing on the zombie server and getting sucked in on the most addictive RPG, you know, you've ever played, come on down to the Rusting Dead. You know, Rusting Dead Rick invites you, and that's the admin. And Rusting Dead Rick, who is a wonderful admin who really cares, would like you to come on down to his Rusting Dead server, and I will act like a shill for him because he has provided me the promised land. I do this willingly. He has never asked me to do it. I do it willingly. I push his server willingly. It's a good server. Promotion can be good for everybody, especially when you see 12 people on. Hello. We love you. I think I just got a population jump, which is good. It's good to see people come on and enjoy this 0.5x server with this beautiful weather and this beautiful stuff. And, you know, and enjoy a good day of zombie grinding on a 0.5x. 0.5x is dope. It makes it so that all those people that normally have 200 rockets have 50. Quite literally, numerically, 0.5x is when people have 200 rockets, they have 50. So, you know, and later on they'll have 1,000 if they're running all of their chart abilities all the way up. You know, but until then, they're moving at 0.5x, and they're not going to raid you day one. You have a pretty good chance of living in a base for 4 or 5 days here before someone harasses you if you hide it well. And it's a great server. Let's learn about how Mr. Beast is facing his biggest lawsuit yet. And I'm sorry, but I also imagine he probably deserves it or it wouldn't be happening. We'll see.
I'm already doing 50 fucking things. I don't have time for this.
Yeah, I'm doing 50 fucking things. I'm having a discussion with my admin, discussion with my people, discussion with my trio, discussion with the hackers, discussion with the stream, discussion with this and that. No, it's not like that right now, but it will be. If I continue on and I do this for years and years, it will be like that. It will be busy all the time. So, what do I do here? I put really important stuff away that I don't need right now. I have this flashlight. I don't know why. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Hells yeah. I appreciate it, supporting me in my budding streamer phase. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. I don't do call-outs on names anymore because of some trouble we have with a piece of shit individual. But other than that, you know, whoever you are, I love you and thank you. I would call your name out, but it's got me in trouble before, so that is why I'm not calling your name out right now. Try to get a couple stacks of metal ore on the way. That's kind of why I left some spots empty, or stuff that I can ditch, because like car parts and stuff, because ideally we get like 4K metal ore on the way down to Outpost. We cash in and we get killed at Outpost because I've been announcing for an hour that I'm going to Outpost. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to Outpost. I'm not going to Outpost, I'll tell you right now. I do like misdirection, I'll tell you that. It's a good day to be alive. It's a good day to be alive. Yeah. Trying to be happy when everybody else wants you to make you feel bad. Trying to make you feel bad. It's a good time to be alive. What's all this then? It's an Errol. Hello, Errol. Get out to my fucking neighborhood or I will kill you right now. You can tell all these scrubs want to come straight for us. Their whole, like, all these scrubs want to come straight for our base. We're the big cookie jar that everybody wants, right? Because they're so used to Snowball off of bad people that they think they can just step and take it. And they've been thwarted repeatedly all month. And they're like, what? Somebody better than me? On a 5-pop? Can't handle it, Fixate. Can't handle it, Fixate. Yeah, we're better than you. And you can handle it, and you fixated. My suggestion to you is to move on and go back to your butt buddy server UKN or whatever, and just go have fun again, you know? And let the fixation go. We beat you, we took everything you had. Sorry. That's Russ, it happens, you know. Happens from time to times. Ooh, very good. Very, very good. Very good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I'm busy. Like, what am I even doing in this call? And I remember I was like in between.
Yeah. What am I like? I'm okay. Trust me. The last place that you want in that fucking like boardroom full of like PR guys and investors and people who are like working your business, like accountants and stuff, the last person that you want in that fucking boardroom is Ron Burgundy. It really is. You don't want Ron Burgundy in the boardroom. You know, I'm Ron Burgundy. I'll be the first one. I'm an idiot. I ignore people all the time. I'm totally full of myself. I'm Ron fucking Burgundy. Do you want a good? I don't like that movie either. I don't like Ron Burgundy, particularly because I think he kind of made fun of people like me too much. You know, but I don't like. Everybody loves Ron Burgundy. I can't stand Ron Burgundy because it's like a full blown, like very very faceted, very very well done critique of how really famous people tend to think and act, and I don't like it. Frankly, I've never liked that movie. I don't like that actor, and I don't like that movie. But I think it's an apt analogy, right? You don't invite Ron Burgundy to your fucking, you know, your like your board meeting. Like, I don't know if you guys ever seen that show The Wire, right? You don't invite who's D'Angelo's uncle? Not D'Angelo Barksdale, but you don't invite Avon Barksdale to Stringer Bell's executive meeting. You do invite Avon Barksdale when you have a raider at the door, but you don't invite Avon Barksdale to your executive meeting, or Asmongold or Skycat Live to your executive meeting. We don't like executives. We spent our entire life speaking out against you. All three of us, I guarantee it. We don't like executives. They're the ones who steal the money at the end after the real warriors do their real work. You know what I'm saying? It's fucking annoying, but it is actually reality. Like, I don't like executives. Never have, never will. I could be an executive. My mother was an executive. It's probably one of the reasons why I dislike it so much. But really, like, I don't like executives, so understand, why would I ever be in a meeting like that? I don't care about my PR. I don't care about people. I don't care about what they think about me. I don't care about the money. I am a personality. I'm like a television personality. I can give a flying fuck about all that. I don't care if I'm rich or whatever. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. You know, and all that stuff. I love listening to the follows roll in. It's actually so good. If you just listen to it, it's really beautiful. Thank you for the follow, guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for the follow. It's so beautiful to just hear him roll in. Yeah. Yeah.
Exact place, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a
I gotta get out of that place. It's a den of iniquity. It's a really good phrase for it. It's a den of iniquity. They like fucking underage hookers. They're always like on cigars and champagne and bad liquor, you know, that isn't really worth drinking, and like all this other shit, you know. And you know, they never drink whiskey straight. I mean, they do whiskey straight at the end of the day. They don't do whiskey straight at 3 o'clock like a real man or whatever. They're drinking champagne or something. I mean, they're alcoholics, but they drink champagne at 3 o'clock for their lunch or whatever. They don't drink like real whiskey like a real man or whatever. They're pussies. You know, so whatever. So, you know, so on the front line, you want both. You want the Avon Barksdale and the Stringer Bell. Oh, I should not light up. We're just going to pretend that was a scientist and not light up. Yep. Ooh, keys. And, yeah, so don't ever have Avon Bell, or honestly, don't ever have Batman. Remember that scene in Dark Knight Rises where wonderful, you know, Happy Feet guy, Morgan Freeman is like conducting the, you know, Lucius Black is conducting the board meeting for all the richers, you know, and there's Bruce Wayne, the real man, in the room, and, and he's like sleeping through it. That's me. I'm sorry, I'm the Bruce Wayne sleeping through your executive meeting or whatever. God damn it, they didn't aggro. They didn't aggro. Okay. I was gonna just light up. I need to get a suppressor. I need to put a suppressor on this gun. I really do. I don't know why I didn't. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I didn't put a fucking suppressor on this piece of shit weapon. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Why didn't I put a suppressor on this weapon? I'm so stupid. I lit up all stupid. God damn it. Now I'm gonna get killed at a recycler or something done because I'm gonna have to get stuck there. It's okay. Nobody's here. The chances of somebody, I mean, now the chances are fairly higher. Let's say there's 12 monuments on the map. There is actually a chance somebody could be here. Yes. There is a good, strong chance somebody could be here, yeah. We'll see. I swear to God, I heard footsteps, but it was me. They do that echo sometimes, drives me crazy. I'm like, footsteps, where? It's me. I always feel like somebody's watching me. I can't sing when my voice is all fucked up. I can't sing the notes right. It's so annoying. Don't aggro. I should throw a T1 down and make nail guns, or just a suppressor. Really, I don't want to throw a T1 down for a suppressor. This idiot keeps putting placeholders on things. His style is weird. It's the kind of thing my old clan leader would have done. He just stakes a claim, you know? For what? I think it's Stens didn't want me building at recyclers, I think. And that's okay. Because I did for a while, built 10 feet out the backside of a recycler. You know, for a long time I did that. On this server. Oh, it makes me nervous. I kind of want to just leave the monument altogether a little bit, because I feel like I lit up and now I'm here. And I feel like I really kind of did the one thing I shouldn't have done, which is like light up. I really feel like I should not have lit up, and now I feel like I'm like kind of paranoid. Really should not have lit up. I don't know why I did that. Like, it has a cost, this stuff. Like, right now it hasn't cost me anything. The lighting up has a cost. It usually has a cost. You will get a grub. Like most servers. Like, honestly, all the time, you catch grubs lighting up. Like, I believe I'm okay with making suppressors synonymous with the rest of my Rust career. Is suppressors. I'm sick of grubs. One pistol shot is all it takes for anybody within 150 meters or whatever. Come fucking running. It's so annoying. Oh no. Arcage! New server! No, no! Don't play Arcage. Play Elden Ring or, shit. Play Remnant 2 and have the time of your life. Don't play Arcage. No, no. Don't play Arcage in 2023. Please don't. Please don't do that. Play a good game. Oh, damn it. Alright, well, if anybody's fixing for the fucking gank, they're gonna have to deal with the 8X. Because I'm not at that recycler. I'd rather him jack me than kill me. You know? I am paranoid as a motherfucker. I really don't believe those numbers jump for no reason. But I believe I've got active hunt. It's kind of annoying. Alright, well, deal with the 8X. I will definitely make you deal with the 8X. No suppressor, you know? Like I did yesterday. I jacked that guy for 450 scrap yesterday. The ones I linked. Like, dude, I jacked that guy for 500 scrap. I know he's mad. I know he's really mad at me. Oh, scared the shit out of me for a second. $250. Not bad, not bad. I don't want horde here. I don't want complications. Oh, it's like too valuable not to go get. I kind of have to go get that. No, wait, no, 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 I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Fuck, this shit makes me nervous sometimes. When I really feel like they're fixing to gank me. Ooh, that's a good find. Yeah, like, get out now. I don't think I'd probably stay any longer. I don't know. The horde didn't aggro. I really don't have anybody pushing me. I'm fairly sure. I really don't. I don't think so. Shit, did they aggro, though? I think they did. Oh, fuck, I think they did. Nope. Okay, long recycles are over. Nice, nice. Another 40. I mean, it's another gun. I'm not going to discount it. Nice, nice. That's very good. That's exactly what we needed. Very, very good. He's de-aggroed zombie. The gate. I really need that gate, kind of. I need that BP. God damn it. I need both these BPs, but I'm gonna recycle both of them. I don't care. Ooh, a ladder. That could be helpful. Ooh, very helpful. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Very good, very good. That makes some of this even easier. Fucking awesome. Yep. Okay, what else you got? I know you got other stuff. Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Huge, huge, huge. Huge! I can't believe that. Wow. Okay. Fuck, now I gotta, like, gotta make a decision. I didn't get as much metal as I wanted. But I definitely got mats I wanted. And now I'm, like, kind of too rich to, like, keep going. I almost have to, like, go back now. So stupid. Ah, so long. I haven't even had caffeine today. I think I want some. I'm in a very high-strung mood. And I'm definitely going to amp it with caffeine. Sometimes my body is like, ooh, you feel healthy today. You feel energetic and good. And other times it's like, oh, you have celiacs and fucking Hashimoto's. And you're very sick because you don't like gluten. And all this shit. And I'm like, but today, I feel really good. Like, I'm probably actually, like, win this thing that I'm trying to do. This craziness that I'm... Okay, where did my fucking pickaxe go? Did I recycle it? I must have. It's really goddamn dumb. Like, really goddamn dumb. Why the fuck did I do that? I have to go back. I have to go back. Why did I do this? Why did I do this? Oh, God. What, I think I have to put a T1 down. I think I have to. It's so annoying. It's so annoying. I don't want to do this, but I guess I have to. I have to. I mean, I didn't leave prepared. I have to fix it somehow. So I'm gonna. This is what Cloud would do. This is what Cloud would do. I know Cloud would get out of this situation. I'm talking like Cloud. I know I'm talking like Cloud. I know I am. That's like Cloud talking. I know it is. But, like, I'm gonna get out of this situation somehow. I'm gonna do it. Like, yeah. Cloud is my biggest hero. She thinks of things the right way. She thinks of them very right. She thinks of them, like, exactly right. I have a real-life hero named Cloud, who means so much more to me than Final Fantasy VII. I have a real Cloud Strife. Yep. So... What else? Suppressor. There's a laser and a 8x on it and a suppressor. I want to extend it if I can get it, but that's T2. I can't afford it. That's okay. I'm gonna make... Nope, can't make that either. I'm gonna make one of these because I want one. Yep, and I believe we are pretty good. The only other thing that I could think of wanting is a nail gun and about 35 ammo. Yep, and that eats some of the metal frags, but I'll get through this one successfully because I have too much loot. And now we begin my exit, I believe. Oh, shit, nope, forgot something. Gotta get this metal. Okay, let's hear about Mr. Beast getting sued.
Like in that moment, my mind became bigger.
Yep.
And I saw the world in
I was like, nope,
in a different
nope.
way.
I see the world in a different way now, where I'm like, people are good at their roles and their jobs, and I must empower them to do what they want to do, and let them deal with the assholes if that's what they want to do. Like, Zelly's good at dealing with the assholes. I'm not, because she isn't on the public stage. I am, you know. And like when she is on the public stage or whatever, she'll understand how hard it is. It's like fairly hard, because if you alienate yourself from everybody, you get canceled. So you have to treat everybody like a fan. It's kind of annoying, even if you hate them. And so once you understand that you aren't a producer, sometimes most of the time when you're like a talk show host, you are a PR publicity expert. You are an accountant expert. You are a math expert. You are a personality. You are a well-read person. You are a genius. You are these things. You can step in these roles. You are often a jack of all trades, master of none. When you're like some crazy person, like crazy internet type A personality or whatever, like, you know, like streamer or like whatever. That's metal ore. Yeah, nice. If someone is hunting me, I don't wish to give them any advantage, so I'm no light, nothing. Yeah. Stone. I don't want, well, yeah, I don't have any GP, which is unfortunate, but I don't really want stone. But I mean, I wouldn't mind. I should have maybe put a furnace down by that thing and cooked bullets, but also I was sitting at a monument, which is just stupid. Shouldn't sit at a monument, you know? So, this one goes to my... No, that goes to my 2 key. Yeah, and we'll put you to the 4. Yep, there's a good loadout. Yep, we'll just keep going. So, like, and this works for video games and everything. It's like certain personalities are good at something, certain personalities aren't good at something, and so you try to get the people who are good at that certain thing to come in and specialize at what it is, so they can just, you know, Hulk the whole mess and wipe it off the board for you and get it out of there. And like, you know, accountants are like this. Managers are like this, PR consultants are like this. They aren't good at being, like, you know, personalities. They might even have really good personalities. It might be as good as, say, you know, Jay Leno, or who do they like these days? Jimmy Kimmel, right? Jimmy Kimmel or something. So what I don't want to see is somebody doing jobs that I don't think they're very good at. And that's something that a lot of humans don't really understand fundamentally about their friends. They think for some reason that their friends can be good at everything just because they are. And that is just not how it is. That is not how that works. Wow, that one is booking. Look how fast that one's going. I think he sped up the airdrops. Yeah, it's a cold, dark night, but we're halfway through it. We're gonna get good light at the end of it. I wish there was trade on this server. It would make it perfect. But that would just give the trios even more advantage, you know? I love this server because it's like pretty much nut up or shut up and bring friends. I did it solo for 8 months, but I wouldn't recommend it. It's possible, you can do it. But you'll get raided all day. That's what happened to me. I got raided all day. I just kept rebuilding every day. Raid every day for many months. So just, you know, kept rebuilding, and I didn't keep anything I cared about, and I got used to nail guns instead of guns and all this other stuff, so it didn't matter what they took from me. I was always out killing and always out getting stronger, and then one day I was bigger and better than them. Then I brought my very good, very skilled trio to the board without meaning to. I just did it. They just showed up. I didn't even ask them to. Shit. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. It must be a skill or something, yeah. Yeah, something like that. It might be that some of them are for it might be that the premium members are getting faster airdrops, maybe? I don't know. Oh, Steph, did you ever get your premium? Because I will get you premium still if you need it. I've been meaning to ask for days. Did you get premium? Because Zelly indicated that you did, but if you haven't done it, I'll get it for you if you need help with it. You know, I don't mind. I just wish to support the server. No, you didn't get preview. Okay, cool. So let's get that for you today. I'm so sorry. I've been meaning to do it forever. On the new wipe, I meant to do it. We'll do that today. Yep, cool. When I get to a safe spot, I will go and do the transaction today. I've got the money, I believe. Takes me a while to do all the bank synchronization and stuff. That's good. I like helping people. It's good. It's like really good. I like helping people. It's good. Fuck yeah. Yeah, it's good. I like helping people. It's like, I know it sounds selfish and stupid because it is. It's selfish. It's like, yeah, I get to help somebody. I don't care if they like it or not. It's for me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's for me. I will help you. That's for me. It's like crazy, but I know it is. But like, that's for me. Yeah. Oh, God. I don't know. Oh, God. I don't know. Why haven't I seen a boat? I need a fucking boat, I put a suppressor on this, right? Yep, yes I did. Yes, I did. Wish I could put a suppressor on that thing. Oh, wow. Wet work. Ooh, runners. Ooh, 2 of them. Okay. And then there's like a bear over there that I'm going to kill on an open plane. I'll probably get this. I'll probably get him. M for burst. Okay, an entire mag and you're not dead. Come on, man. Die. What the fuck? Okay, I do not know. It's Invincibear. Most bears take 4 shots. This guy took 65. 65, 70. Yeah, that's not the suppressor. That's a glitched bear. Oh no, I got him finally. God damn, man. The fuck was that? It was like half my goddamn ammo. I'm like, wow. Oops. Ugh. Yeah, he was fucked up. He took like 70 shots. I shot a player from full health yesterday with 5 shots. I don't know, man. I think some of these targets are just glitched. What? I feel like he improved, like he expanded the bloom a little bit. Because this gun is not as accurate as it used to be, I feel like. Or he dropped the accuracy on it or something. Because it's all bloomy now. Where did this fucking bear die? Is that it? Yeah. I don't know if you witnessed that, but there was just a really big fight with 6 or 7 mags dumped. It could have been scientists, but I don't think so. Oh, it's Arctic versus Zombie. I was like, yes, but is Arctic really that close? I guess so. Arctic's right above Satish. I don't. Okay. I didn't think it was that close. Yeah, it sounded like zombies, but I didn't know. I didn't think Arctic was that close. Okay. Oh god. Oh good. Oh good. 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 That was Arctic, right? Well, I mean, I didn't think Arctic was like right that close to Sat Dish, though. Is it? No, it was. It's players and look, it's players and a drop. See the airdrop. See, it's an airdrop. But no, he's right. It is Arctic killing zombies, but there is an airdrop right there. Very good. He's right. It is Arctic, I think. Yeah. Maybe. No, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's Arctic. It's Arctic. You're right. It's Arctic. It's No, it's a bunch of it's a new event. See it? It's a new event that killed a player. See it? It's a new event. Look at that, Steph. And they all shot him. And that crate's probably really good, Steph. It's probably got the real rockets and the real guns in it. Yeah, flying past them might be a really bad idea, actually. No, don't do that. No. Oh, well. Oh, God. Yeah, drop me that direction. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, if I had, like, a trio with 3 Tommies, I'd say yeah, but, I mean, not right now, no. Interesting. Good to know. He's added something new. Very good. New content, Steph. New content. Fuck yes. I like the modded scene. I think they're saving video games. I've always liked modding. They have all these good foundations that they just set in stone. If they would just let loose with it and let us fuck with their engines, I think that we'd be a lot happier as gamers. I think those Call of Duty kids, they want to make their own Titanfall. Let those Call of Duty kids make their own Titanfall. You know? I'm dead serious. Like the CS 1.6 kids made CS:GO, you know? Let them make their own games.
It was an epiphany. Yes, there you go. And I remember so clearly, and I realized, what?
Yeah, I bet they do. Yeah, I bet they do.
What the fuck am I doing trying to do this? Best thing to come out of New World.
2020. He did so with a company called Virtual Dining Concepts. Beast Burger is mainly a ghost kitchen company where Mr. Beast is the front figure of it, and VDC runs the actual company and the entire process of onboarding kitchens and restaurants. And everything seemed to be great until about a couple months ago, Mr. Beast tweeted that he was essentially unhappy with the partnership. Then about a month later, he filed a lawsuit against VDC. And the TLDR of that lawsuit is he's overall just unhappy with the quality coming out of the Mr. Beast Burger brand.
Well, it's probably going to be variable because they're buying it from local sources, and they're probably also not buying it and buying it from like the best local sources. So, for example, you've got places like Five Guys. I mean, like, bro, you go to Five Guys, it's $13. No, not 13.
Yeah,
sorry,
like
$23.
$23. Yeah, fuck that shit.
And the reason why is that they have very high, quality.
Yeah, Smash Burgers like that too.
But whenever you're trying to set a price
Jesus
that's
Christ,
lower,
keep giving me really
you have
good
to lower
loot.
those quality standards.
Fuck, man?
It's the same problem.
I don't need this
adjacent
flashlight.
to the problem that Chipotle has, where people get food poisoning and shit goes wrong with Chipotle regularly because a lot of them source things locally. They don't have like McDonald's.
They're
where,
not.
Like, McDonald's gets
They're
all their
local
stuff
heroes,
from, like, a few different places.
not Ray
and
Kroc.
That's what the issue is.
You know, they're not Ray Kroc.
And so, like, and
they
also
don't care.
it becomes doubly bad because Mr. Beast is such a big public entity. Bro, this guy got fucking, like, you guys think, oh, why did the Romans crucify Jesus? So there's no way that could have happened. Well, look at Mr. Beast.
Yep.
He cured people from being blind and people wanted to put him on a cross. I can see exactly how it happened to Jesus. So anybody is going to look for a reason to shit on Mr. Beast. Absolutely.
Yep. When my best friend told me about Mr. Beast and that she respected him and liked him, I was like, oh, that might not be very good for him. And she was like, what? But I was like, man, if you really love him, he might have a really bad life. And she was like, no, he's like the richest person on the planet. What are you talking about? He's going to have a really good life. And I'm like, no, he might have a really bad life. And she was like, you're silly. And I'm like, you're silly. And look who's talking now.
VDC put way too much time into scaling the company rather than quality control.
Like when I hear like, oh, I really like them, or oh, I really love them, I think, oh, that's pretty tragic for them. Because, man, they're going to be famous and rich now, and their lives are going to go to shit. I hate to say it, but I'm okay with not being rich and famous. I really am, because, like, you know, honestly, it doesn't usually lead to good things. And I want to be alive at the end of this. You know what I'm saying? I want to win. I want to win the game of life, which is being alive on fucking Arrival. And if you want to be alive on Arrival, don't be rich and famous. Get addicted to little children and fucking, you know, adrenochrome or whatever the deep state moron richers do, you know. Oh, I don't like that term, richer. Yeah, I don't either. But I still use it all the time. That's what they are. Elon Musk is a richer, you know. Mr. Beast is a richer. He looks like a richer. He's got that gaunt face of a richer. Somebody who's just got too many dietitians.
Customers dissatisfied with their orders. For
VDC put too much time into scaling the company rather than, what was this again? Make sure
in the company rather
the
than
gaunt
quality
face
control.
of somebody who struggled with being overweight when they were young, who is gaunt thin now because they have dietitians. Too many AIDS. Too many AIDS. Jared's got AIDS. I love how only Matt and Trey could ever come up with the beautiful, funny irony that Jared had AIDS from all the weird, crazy butt sex he did with all those people and children and all this, and then he also got to be famous because he had AIDS. People who just aided him to be rich and famous. He was a no talent hack who just ate sandwiches for a living. And so they made him famous because he had AIDS. And so South Park made an episode called Jared Has AIDS, which was not only kind of a rip at his really loose sex life that led to AIDS, but also like in all the children he fucked and all this. But then on top of it, he was only famous because AIDS. And they thought this was actually very ironic. People who wanted him to be famous, you know, so they just made him famous because he had help. He had help getting famous, you know. The only reason he's famous is he had aid from other people. And so they made an episode called Jared Has AIDS, which I've always really loved. And it's not that they're making fun of him for being weird or having a crazy sex life or any of that. They're making fun of him that you could make an argument that both forms of AIDS kind of killed him. Look at what fame and money did for Jared. He was like having sex with children in fucking Cambodia or whatever the fuck it was. Disgusting as hell. And like, look at what it did to him. And I don't want that. I'm not saying if you have money, you're gonna have sex with children. I'm just saying that seems to be where that lifestyle leads for pretty much everybody. I mean, I don't know. So I don't really. I mean, I want the accolades and the rich and the famous, but only because I'm building a personal library. That's it. If I wasn't building a personal library, I wouldn't desire fame, and I'd be like, hey, don't tell anybody about me, guys. I'm a secret. You know, I would literally say that. I would say, hey, if I wasn't trying to build a personal library and I need funding to do it, you know, I need hard drives and computers and time and money to be able to feed myself while I'm building a personal library, selfish personal library, right? I wouldn't do this otherwise. So I like straight up wouldn't stream, or if I did, I'd be like, don't tell anybody about me, guys. Mr. Beast is so far from who I am, and I know he's like in the same. I guess you could say he's in the same profession, but I don't provide content like him. I am a gamer streamer. We never make big money like him. You got to be the best in the world to make a lot of money as a gamer streamer. You know, I never thought money was going to be a big part of it. I always thought like, oh man, I want a personal record for 50 years. So when I die, it won't matter if I have children or not. Like you know, there will always be some fucking memory. And like Bender Rodriguez in Futurama, I'll take that money that I got building the history for 50 years, and I'll build a huge statue on my front lawn, and it'll breathe fire, and it'll say in my voice, in a really deep robotic voice, it'll say, "Remember me, remember me." And that's why I'm doing this, because otherwise nobody will remember me. Not even my best friends or anybody at all. Nobody will actually remember me if I don't do this. It's actually kind of funny. When you realize it, you're like, oh man, people just don't care if you exist anymore. So then you're like, oh man, well now I've just got to make a record to prove that I exist, I guess. That was my response to it. No, all they try to do is attack me and kill me anymore. For no reason at all. So now I just basically have to make a personal record that I was alive for like 50 years, so that I guess the people who attacked me will remember that I was alive. Because that's all that's happened for the last like 10 years, is just people attacking me. The system, the stream snipers, the fucking guy I put in jail for assault, you know. It's just been never-ending attack. My life is like this never-ending, exploding, holy hand grenade of like jihad, of anger over like the destruction of everything that I value. And for no reason. And so now I want to build a personal record that I was alive. And I don't care if I'm rich or famous, and I don't care if people attack me. I don't care if the kids. I know that the kids are just stuck in their broken ass hamster loop, and they think that everybody streaming is out for rich money and needs to be made fun of and all this other shit. And they're like, you know, they're like honeypots and stuff. But that's so far from my fucking reality that it will never be my reality. They can try and try and try and try, but that is just so far from my reality that it'll never be my reality, and then it'll never work for them. You know. Sometimes I wonder about what it is I'm talking about, and it comes across as like a Seinfeld episode, I think. A bunch of sound and theory signifying nothing, but I still say it. I still go through the process of saying it, you know? Like I still like they still did the Seinfeld episode even after they realized that one of the critics stepped and they were like, it's a show about nothing. It's totally vacuous. It never has a point. It never has it has a punchline and a bunch of synchronized themes and stuff. So it's obviously the work of a master, but it's still a show about nothing, and that really hurt Seinfeld and you know, Curb Your Enthusiasm guy. What's his name? I always struggle with his name. I can't think of it. But yeah, Curb Your Enthusiasm guy who was George Costanza on Seinfeld. That was who George Shapiro was playing as Seinfeld. Or I'm sorry, George Costanza guy was playing. I went the wrong way. Let go. I don't know. I didn't go the wrong way. Never mind. I'm okay. I have to maintain height. I'm just observing this island. I feel like I'm fairly safe, and I have a lot of fuels, and I don't get to take a lot of balloon rides and stuff, so I'm just talking and riding.
It's left.
I like it when girls talk and ride.
Many customers dissatisfied with their orders for good reasons, because I mean some of those burgers looked absolutely unedible. Like as you can see in this image, which was in this lawsuit.
That's not a hamburger. I've seen that whenever I go to the grocery store, and I go to the meat section, and like the hamburger meat in the package, that's the way it looks.
That's
that
the way it
burger's
looks.
not cooked. And I mean, any reasonable person wouldn't want their brand associated with it.
I think that burger is probably cooked enough for somebody who really likes super rare meat. But most burgers are cooked medium well. With like a thin layer of pink in the middle, if that.
So he wants to get out of the deal with VDC, and he's seeking an undecided amount of money, but claims in excess of $10 million in damages. Then, a few days later, after Mr. Beast filed his lawsuit, VDC, in my opinion, made some laughable statements. Well, the funniest one being, in reality, Mr. Donaldson's notoriety.
VDC asserted that the YouTube star's brand grew exponentially, in part because of the Mr. Beast burger brand itself. I think that the Mr. Beast burger brand did obviously provide value to Mr. Beast, and I think that it did expand the scope of what people see Mr. Beast as. It was like a diversification that I think few people had tried before in the past, but I don't think that it really did it because of their actual work. I think it did it in a symbolic way. I don't even think it was the burger itself. I think it was the fact that he was doing it.
Has grown exponentially over the life of the Mr. Beast burger brand.
Also exponentially, like how the fuck do you like that? What a stupid thing to say, because exponentially, like you're talking about like multiples. Like how can you possibly prove that?
Brand, in part because of the Mr. Beast burger brand itself. Yeah, let me know if any of you have found Mr. Beast from eating a burger and going, oh wow, this burger is great. Let me check out that YouTuber behind this. Well, hey, what's new to the story? Well, he was sued for over $100 million by...
Yeah, it's like, how can they prove that? Like, I'm sure that they can prove that people watched Mr. Beast and, like, you know, for example, there might have been people who saw it. Like, I'm sure that what he said happened, but I don't think that it happened at a rate that's even worth considering.
WDC, and that's nothing else than stressful. But I'm sure they were expecting this because they went on the offense first. It says he's being sued for failing to honor his contractual obligations as well as intentional torturous interference. So the claim damages are alleged to exceed $100 million. VDC says, in quote, the case about a social media celebrity who believes his fame means that his word does not matter. The facts don't matter and that he can renege and breach his contractual obligations without consequences. The suit states he is mistaken.
Okay, so Mr. Beast saying that he canceled his thing because of quality control. Like, I don't even think that's necessarily, like, quality control is a problem for many companies. And the companies that it's not a problem for generally don't have that good of food.
I couldn't find the lawsuit itself, but I found a Variety article where they paraphrased a lot of the important parts and had a couple quotes in there.
Okay,
but that reads, the new suit claims that Donaldson's breaches of the parties' agreements and interference with the business dealings have damaged the reputation of Mr. Beast Burger and VDC, turning away customers and ruining relationships with suppliers and vendors, impacting the bottom lines of hundreds of restaurants around the world.
I think that's probably true. I actually do think that's true. Because Mr. Beast probably said that it sucked. And I think that people, like, if I read Mr. Beast's tweet, or he didn't say it sucked, but like, if I read his tweet about why they got rid of it, my assumption would be that the food sucked. I mean, is that what you would read? Because I saw this tweet that he did. I was like kind of surprised by it. Yeah, I would think like, oh, okay, so it stopped. So it sucked. But like, personally, I don't really think that, because like the quality control issue, it's not like he's making it up. It's not like he's just saying, oh yeah, this is so bad, I hate this so much, and there's like not dozens of pictures of burgers that are not cooked properly. So he had bad reviews online. Yeah, this isn't like his opinion that he just made up. This is
I
a
forgot.
from a lot of
Yeah.
people with visual evidence of it.
I forgot you could do that.
And also, like, how is that not, like, how is that not, like, bad for him? Like, these people effectively damaged his brand. Like, again, Mr. Beast should be suing them. They should be giving him money. I think what they're really doing is they are suing him, they're counter-suing him to preserve their own reputation. I think that they know that they fucked up, and I think that they're only doing that in order to muddy the waters and make it seem like they didn't fuck up.
Around the world. This wanton conduct has caused plaintiffs to suffer enormous financial harm. The suit says the complaint claims that Donaldson failed to comply with his contractual publicity and promotional obligations, failed to publicly support the brand, and undermined it by making untruthful or misleading statements. The suit...
So, untruthful or misleading statements. I don't know, like, I looked at that burger, it didn't seem like quality control was really there. And also, he was explaining his reasoning for why he ended his contract with the company. He wasn't even saying that that is like an objective fact or that company doesn't do quality control. He's saying that's why he ended it, which is like his personal standard might be different than the company's personal standard.
It alleges that the massive YouTube star has made disparaging comments about Mr. Beast Burgers and BDC. The lawsuit contains example of tweets from Donaldson, some that appear to have been deleted from the social media star's account, where Donaldson wrote to his millions of fans that he wished to close the burger business and said, "The company I partnered with won't let me stop even though it's terrible for my brain." The YouTube star wrote, "Young Beast signed a bad deal." Another time he wrote, "If I had the ability to close it, I would have done so a long time ago, sadly. Sometimes when you're young, you sign a deal." The lawsuit.
So let's look at that. I think this should all hinge on whether it's true or not. Because I don't think that they should be able to fucking sue him for saying this if it's true. Because if this is actually accurate and it's a true thing, it's a real problem, and there's evidence of it, there's reviews, anybody can logically say that it's going to be bad for your brand if you open up a store that has bad quality. You're selling bad food that's not cooked, and people are getting sick.
Yeah, Mr. Beast cannot be associated with that.
An 80-year-old judge would say,
Look at what it did to Ray Kroc. I mean, they made a good movie about him, but the first 30 years of it, they hated him.
Deal is not even a.
They hated Ray Kroc at first. They hated him.
The deal is not even, or sorry, the food is not even the subject of this. It's the nature of the contract. So he's complaining about the contract, not necessarily the food.
Deal. The lawsuit states, like any party to a contract, Donaldson must be held to his word and held accountable for his contractual breaches and other misconduct. Later, it states Donaldson's baseless and unlawful disparagement had the intended effect. Mr. Beast Burger's reputation was materially damaged, if not destroyed. Customers abandoned the brand. Plaintiffs' hard-won relationships with vendors, partners, and suppliers were shattered.
Because they made bad food. Like, that's the problem. That's the price whenever you deliver a product that's bad. I wonder how Mr. Beast can show how the food quality was poor in court, because the company might just bring out the best ones and say that's not true. Well, if he's basing it off of a frame of reference of public sentiment because it's bad for his brand, then his brand exists online. So you could look at all of the pictures and all of the times that people said the food was bad and use that as an argument for it. Yeah, it's documented, there are reviews, there are pictures of it, like there's a lot of these.
Damages to plaintiffs that, according to the evidence and Donaldson's own statements regarding to the value of Mr. Beast Burger, are in the 9-figure range. So this is definitely going to be very interesting to pay attention to. Mr. Beast is now in the big leagues, so he's also being hit with the big league lawsuits. 100 million plus. Oh, that's too much money.
No, it's not. Not for him, it isn't.
They settle it outside of court, because if this goes to a jury, that's going to be very.
I hope
that's why they want it. It's nature's equality.
We'll see what happens, guys. Fingers
when you
crossed.
get too big and fat like a whale, you start getting chomped by the sharks. You know.
To go to a jury because both sides seem pretty adamant. Having to pay out over $100 million would definitely.
I think that they should bring it to trial, because this is a company that took advantage of a person's brand. And he should drag him through the fucking mud. Especially that they have the audacity to try to sue him for $100 million. Put him in the dirt.
Only affect Mr. Beast's business. So
because it's like you look at it like this perspective, right?
Yeah.
Is that they
that's like a
these
headshot.
people are actively endangering people's lives.
Yeah.
By sourcing uncooked meat.
Yeah.
By not having the correct sanitary protocols involved. This isn't an issue of like somebody makes hats and the hat sticker is falling off. This is a legitimate problem and it hurts people.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen. I'm definitely hoping things go his way, but he definitely has quite the mess to clean up. But on top of that, a lot of people have been sending me this AI Mr. Beast video because, you know, the narrative for the last couple of months is, oh, AI is going to take over the world and it's going to replace all your favorite YouTubers. And while sure, I feel like some things can be automated, like subtitles, for example, but I feel like we're very far away from just putting into a prompt and having the AI spit out a very engaging video, especially.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens in 10 years. We'll see what happens in 5 years. We'll see what happens in 2 years.
One that feels like it's being created by a real creator, and this Mr. Beast AI video kind of proves that. Even though it was kind of a cool bit, and the creators of it are the YouTube OG Jesse Wellens and his friend James from Not a Normal Podcast. And here they made AI Mr. Beast do an intro of what AI Mr. Beast believes is a Mr. Beast video.
We spent $2.5 trillion to create the AI version of Mr. Beast. Literally analyzed hundreds of hours of Mr. Beast content to create Jimmy twinsy. Not only do I look and sound like Jimmy, I actually think like him too. And I am currently on an uninhabited, abandoned planet, and I plan to stay here for the next 100 years, starting now.
That's pretty good.
Oh, don't forget to eat my chocolates. Peaceable.
I mean, it's cool, but
I think that's pretty fucking good, man.
obviously it's not Mr. Beast nor his.
Yeah, bro, but like, remember whenever all those anime girls had 6 fingers? Now they've only got 5. So like, that was crazy. And like, now you have these dudes that are fucking messaging these girls. Like, I actually was looking at this one girl on Instagram. Do I still have her page open? Oh fuck, yo, I lost it. Oh, shit. Oh fuck, I lost it. Oh my god.
Voice. So I don't really feel like we need to be worried about AI quite yet when it comes to taking over the YouTubers' jobs. Quebblecop actually recently rebranded his entire channel to become a AI channel. And I guess in Quebblecop's situation, I can see it, although I feel like it's kind of cringe. And the reason I feel like that is because it's...
That dude, like, fell off hard, though. So, like, what the fuck does it matter? At least you should try to, you know... I think that he's in a situation where, like, he should just do, like, whatever he can.
Clear to me, at least, that Quebblecop has lost all of his motivation and passion for making content. He's essentially retired. He's been retired for a while. So I feel like if he wasn't training some AI,
when you go hard for like 5 or 10 years, you get burnt out.
On his channel
I expect it to happen to me, which is why I go so slow all the time. That's why I'm fat and slow and I move slow.
Like, they will actually make AI Asmongold read
if you do it all too fast, you burn out.
Yeah, they'll just have it happen.
And it's not better to burn out than fade
and
away.
a lot of the people, they're like, damn, Aspen can read fast.
Yeah, I can read fucking fast.
Quebblecop or a watered down, not so great Quebblecop. At least the current version of his AI Quebblecop. Because the AI videos he's been posting on his channel have been very dull, and for obvious reasons, they've been lacking his personality. And that's mainly because
sorry guys, doing
the
something
human
sensitive
aspect of it, so now it's hard to relate.
Hey guys, Quebblecop AI here. Recently, I have been getting a lot of YouTubers such as Slogo or even Penguins reacting to my video, and we'll be reacting to those in just a minute. First, I want to answer some of you guys' questions. Why are you doing this? Guys, the answer for that is pretty simple. Or should I say my real version, has been making content every single day for the past 10 years. And that can get pretty tiring. And you also cannot forget that my real version is getting older, and he won't be able to do this forever. But
well, yeah, no wonder people don't want to watch that, bro. Like, that's some fucking...
Going back...
That's sad. Like, I don't want to fucking hear that. I don't want to read that. Yeah, calm down.
To the AI Mr. Beast, they do explain how they did it.
Basically, what we did was we used AI to clone
what are those glasses?
Mr. Beast's voice, and then I took some pictures from like a podcast and just took like 3 crappy pictures and then brought it into Blender and then made like a 3D model of him and then used mesh to MetaHuman and some other stuff and created them. So
like technically it wasn't really made by AI. You made Mr. Beast.
Yeah, it wasn't like fully AI.
Right.
Is this AI?
But like we used AI to help us, and I think that's kind of like brings up something whereas like as a creator we could still create stuff and use AI to help us like just tell a story or do something interesting, right?
It's likely that we're going to see more AI stuff in the future, but as you said, at least at this point, it's not like you can just write a prompt and it'll spit out that video that we just saw.
I mean, like, you used to be able to not write a prompt and it spit out a hot chick, but now you can. You used to be playing Super Mario. Super Mario
Super Mario World 3,
now
Super Mario 3.
Baldur's Gate 3.
You guys grew up on Black Ops 2. I grew up on Super Mario Brothers 3.
Think about how far
which one
games have come.
has more skill?
We started playing games. A lot of you guys probably started in about the 90s, I'd say.
Yep.
It's nuts, right?
Yep.
No, he actually has to put in a lot of legwork. So on the downside for Mr. Beast, he has to worry about a $100 million lawsuit. On the bright
You'll feel the
side,
same way
he
when
doesn't
you're
have to worry
40.
about a YouTube AI taking his job anytime soon. But in all seriousness,
You'll feel the same exact way. Oh, 15-year-old kids should be better than me.
Hey,
You know, they
YouTube
should be
thinks that
better.
you like this video, so I'd recommend you guys checking it out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
But like, here's the thing: is like Mr. Beast getting sued. I mean,
Get off
like,
the road. I don't know. I don't understand how I didn't find my train.
I think
so I'm
it's
just
really
gonna go back and
fucking
get that
stupid
balloon.
that if these dudes,
it's like,
in general, again, I don't
this
have a
ladder is worthless
I'm
to me.
not
I
a
don't
lawyer.
need that.
But my understanding is that NDAs
That's
and
pointless.
non-disparagement agreements cannot encapsulate things that are illegal. So you can't make a person sign an NDA to not speak about something that was done that was illegal. So if Mr. Beast can prove that they didn't follow the sanitary precautions, then he can prove that what he said wasn't a violation of his NDA because they were breaking the law.
Mr. Beast
He can't
cannot
tell
be
his fans
related
so,
to
why
that
not?
stuff.
You won't be able to
It's
prove
like
that?
full-blown
Of course
assassination
you
of his
can.
character, willful assassination.
You got
too.
so many pictures, you have so many testimonials. I mean, they can't prove that they weren't, they can't prove that they were, but I think you got a lot of pictures, there's pretty fucking good chance. You look at a fucking hamburger, and the majority of that shit, where's this disgusting fucking thing? You look at this nasty, disgusting piece of shit, and you know what I call that? Not up to safety standards. No way he loses. These people are beyond fucks for obviously endangering people with uncooked food. Yeah, that's what I think, right? And so it's like, how's this dude gonna get sued for exposing a company that was literally using his image and his brand to feed people food that was
The fog
that was
did not make
unsafe?
this easy.
Because that's effectively
it's so
what happened.
annoying.
Is they broke the rules of the contract themselves. And also, again, like they're trying to ask him to not talk about something that they broke the law. No, they didn't. Yeah. Oh, really? You think that in the contract it didn't say we will uphold a measure of quality? You really think that the contract never said that they would uphold quality at all? Of course it fucking says that. Do you not eat medium cooked burgers in the USA? Oh, bro, I eat a hamburger. I eat a hamburger almost raw before. It was nasty, but I did it. You say you signed a bad contract? Yeah, but like, how was it bad, right? It's like, was it bad in this way or not? I'm not sure. It was made by restaurants, not the company. It's a virtual restaurant. Yeah, but like if it's made by, the thing is like if it's made by a restaurant, the company.
What up, friendos? Welcome back. Sam Bankman-Fried, he's been jailed ahead of his trial. If you've been following along, this is a very interesting turn of events and something that should have happened in the first place. I think the judge would probably agree at this point. So basically, Sam Bankman-Fried, if you don't know, CEO of FTX, Alameda Research, basically took billions of dollars, tens of billions of dollars of people's money, said that the two companies had nothing to do with each other. There was no commingling of funds because obviously why would there be? People was giving him cryptocurrency and he was, you know, his website FTX was essentially just going to be holding their cryptocurrency, and that's what people expected. But what he was actually doing was using the money people gave him from FTX and making investments, paying politicians, paying for debt and things like this from Alameda. So he was commingling funds, which is fraud. He was defrauding the people that were putting money into FTX. And obviously what happens when you rob Peter to pay Paul? Well, it's a Ponzi scheme, isn't it? Basically, every penny you spend is money that is somebody else's, which you would need to pay back. And then if everyone tries to withdraw their money, you don't have all their money because you've been spending it. So essentially what happens is you are operating.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah.
So when it all came crashing down,
Thank you so
it all
much.
came out. He was arrested and he'd been charged with like 7 different
Trying to do 5 things at once. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it.
Money laundering,
Hells yeah.
conspiracy, and a bunch of others. He was extradited from the Bahamas. Under the extradition agreement, they said that they would charge him for these like 7 things. And then when he got brought to the US slapped on another charge for basically giving money to politicians in an illegal fashion. This charge got removed. People started going with a conspiracy route of because of his heritage. I don't need to say anymore. that he was being let off. Some other people were saying because he gave money to the Democrats, he was being let off and he would go free. Obviously, none of these things are true. It's just a case that if the US signs an extradition agreement with the Bahamas and says we will only explicitly charge you with these things, and then charges you with new things, you're directly going against the extradition agreement, which is obviously your goodwill with a foreign government. So obviously that just looks bad on the US. The Bahamas talked about it, and the US eventually dropped that charge. Doesn't mean he's going free. One charge of many. So what's happened now is he's been witness tampering. At least according to the judge, he's been witness tampering, and basically he had a gag order implemented from the judge saying you can't talk about the case. And obviously if the DOJ, Department of Justice, is bringing a case against you, you should also not be contacting people involved, especially people that may be witnesses, which is things he's been doing. So I'll just read you the article because it gives you the facts better than I probably can off the top of my head. So he was sent to jail ahead of his October trial on multiple financial crime charges after a federal judge revoked his release on bond Friday afternoon, saying the former crypto heavyweight appears to have tried to tamper with witnesses. So how did he try to tamper with witnesses? According to the judge, he says to risk crossing the line in an effort to get right up to the line wherever it is. All things considered, I'm going to revoke bail. He added, my conclusion is there is probable cause to believe the defendant has attempted to tamper with witnesses at least twice. There is a rebuttal presumption that there is no set of conditions that will ensure Bankman-Fried will not be a danger. A danger in what context? In the context of a danger to the judicial process and obviously the evidence and what he could essentially get in front of or convince people not to talk about. So his mum and dad were at the thing, Barbara Fried and Joseph Bankman. Probably weren't very happy about this, of course. So according to the DOJ, Bankman-Fried's reaching out to former FTX US General Counsel Ryan Miller and using a virtual private network to, in words of his defense team, watch the Super Bowl were enough to require a modification of his bail conditions. The last straw, however, was Bankman-Fried sharing part of former Alameda Research CEO Carolyn Ellison's private diary with the New York Times. So he was leaking information to journalists, basically, to try and colour the case, right? Which you're obviously not allowed to do. He's got a gag order about talking about the case whatsoever. So leaking documents to the press to try and get whatever goodwill or whatever it's going to be in the public eye and to colour people's impressions of the people involved. You're not allowed to do that. Go straight to jail, which of course has happened. And the fact that he was using a VPN to do something as harmless, according to his defense team, as watching the Super Bowl.
Boy, a train for once in 4 miles would be nice.
People would use a VPN, right? And the judge said it. While the use of a VPN in and of itself may not be overly significant, it speaks to Bankman-Fried's mindset, he said. Obviously, he'd watched one too many YouTubers with a NordVPN ad because he was trying to keep his ongoings private, wasn't he? I wonder if he got up to 80% off of his first month or something. Bankman-Fried's defense team admitted he shared some diary pages with the Times, though his attorneys disputed that he was trying to tamper with a witness. Here, we have a very thin record with a lot of spin, his lawyer told the judge. The defense team also argued that jailing Bankman-Fried would make it more difficult to prepare for his trial. You probably should have argued that to him before he started tampering with witnesses and leaking documents to the press, because then you wouldn't have been in front of the judge. Because obviously the way that this goes is very normal. It's a white-collar crime. They don't think he's going to flee anywhere because how high profile he is and things like that. So basically they let him out on bond. He pays a bunch of money and they say go and be free, because obviously you've not been convicted of anything yet. There's been no guilty charges. Therefore you are technically innocent until proven guilty, so go and live your life. If he was like a mobster or something, if he was somebody who could intimidate witnesses or pay people to go and attack people or do some crazy shit,
yes,
he wouldn't have got bond, because it would have been more likely for him to impact the case. But the whole reason he was free is because they didn't fear that he was going to do things like that, and obviously because he had an agreement that he wouldn't do. So to get to the stage where you're back in front of a judge and they're saying, actually, you did do those things and we're going to pull that, is entirely your fault. And I imagine this is not going to play well in court when the case actually does fully go to court in October.
I think I got a memory leak and I need to restart my client.
Why would you be trying to tamper witnesses and do things like this? If
yeah, something happened. You can see my frames dropped. Something about the balloon or something. It's like rendering.
He essentially just swatted all this down. Judge Kaplan wasn't convinced by these arguments.
God damn it! I cannot find a fucking boat or a fucking train. It's driving me crazy. I've searched like 35 fucking blocks or something, and I can't find a boat or a fucking train.
U.S. Attorney
for the life of me.
Sassoon argued that detaining Bankman-Fried was further warranted by the fact that he was increasingly visiting New York for pre-trial conferences and trial preparations, and she said he's effectively unsupervised while he's here, which again just points out the fact that if he's doing this, and we already know about it, if he's here and doing other things while
there, my frame's picked up. It's like rendering or something.
So
all this
DOJ
fog.
Also had alternative options in case the judge rejected detaining
whatever. I'm not
outright.
fucking with it.
They would have also been okay with home incarceration, banning all visitors, and blocking all internet access except for 2 databases needed to prepare for trial. So if you don't go to jail, we're okay if you're just basically isolated from the rest of the world, no access to information, and nobody can come and see you. This would have included blocking Google Drive, Sassoon said, noting that Ellison's diary was part of the drive files Bankman-Fried had access to. Mark Cohen, Bankman-Fried's attorney, tried arguing that there was insufficient legal basis to jail him ahead of trial, and that the standards set by precedent cases had not been met. Quote, the only reason we know about Bankman-Fried meeting with the Times reporter is because he was complying with his bail conditions, Cohen said. So the only reason we know that he was doing stuff he wasn't allowed to do was because he reported doing stuff he wasn't allowed to do. Good boy, I guess. Also doesn't change the fact
it's better than bad boy.
Things he isn't allowed to do. Sassoon, the prosecutor, disagreed. Quote, I think the fact the defendant was more subtle in his methods than a mobster doesn't mean it was benign, she said. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to disagree with that one. So Bankman-Fried is currently set to go on trial at the start of October. My washing's done. On wire fraud, commodities fraud, securities fraud, money laundering, and related conspiracy charges. He faces another trial tentatively scheduled for next March on additional charges brought by the DOJ after Bankman-Fried's arrest and extradition. Bankman-Fried's lawyers said they would appeal the decision and motioned to stay the revocation of the bail until that appeal was heard. The judge rejected the stay. Go straight to jail. Stay there. So then, of course, they clarify here is the article, Bankman-Fried going to jail ahead of the trial does not mean he will go to prison after it. He would need to be found guilty of at least one of the charges laid against him and sentenced to prison after, which is obvious. He's in jail because he's essentially tampering with the case and making it harder to prove the case against him. He wouldn't be in jail if that wasn't the case because it's a white-collar crime and they wasn't scared of him vanishing or doing this, and then obviously he's fucked up on that one. They still have to prove that he's guilty beyond a reasonable doubt for him to go to prison. Personally, I don't think that they won't be able to do this. Of course, there are still going to be theories that, you know, they're going to let him off because he gave money to the Dems and all this type of nonsense, but I think it's pretty clear cut here. There's nothing crazy going on. There's no conspiracies we need to be reading into or anything. The guy's in jail now, and that's where he should remain. So there we go. Bankman-Fried, he's where he should be, and we'll continue to follow up and see how it goes. Check my links in the video description. Patreon, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Yeah, why not do more of this stuff? Yeah, do stuff like that. Yeah, like that'd be great. More of that stuff, yeah. So, how's my stream? Stream's good. It's not frozen or anything. I got 4 viewers. Hello, I love you. And, I mean, no. I'm thinking something, but I'm not gonna. Alright, you. I don't like your beat down old nag ass, and you don't like my beat down old nag ass, so we're gonna deal with each other's beat down old nag asses for a little bit. You know, but I need you, and you need me. I'm gonna feed you, and you need me, and I need you, and you need me. No, I do like you, Horse. You're gonna get me out of all my problems, really. I know you are. I should go kill that bear. I put 7 rounds in him now. And just kill him with a nail gun. Nail gun hurts him more than the fucking pistol does. It's retarded. Excuse my French. Where'd this guy go? He's gone. Son of a bitch. There's Harbor. Might let Could find a boat down there. A boat might be not a bad plan, actually. Yeah, I've got the metal to seal one up. That might be a better approach than what I'm doing. Yeah, I think I'll probably do that. No, I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll just go down to the water and pray. Worry about that good old way. Please bring me a boat. Oh, please bring me a boat. Okay, so at Harbor, we see another target. And we take the screenshots. Take the screenshot. Take the screenshot. Okay, it's hard to tell where this is, so we'll get a good angle. You know? Get a good, nice angle here. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm real sorry. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can get the glimpse, you know? See if we can get the glimpse so they understand where it is. It's Green Harbor. Very hard to get the view of it. Very hard to get the view of it right now. So we say okay, Green Harbor Richer Harbor by ferry term closer to sand, further away from snow than ferry terminal, if and by water. And we provide tactical robbery tips to my team. These guys think they can build and live in boats and stuff, and frankly, that is just not the case. Sorry. So we're just gonna, you know, we're gonna rob you. Sorry. Yeah. That's just the way it goes sometimes. We're gonna rob you. Sorry. Yeah, no. Gotta get him before he builds a wall. Little solo tyrant, duo tyrants, you know, we're tyrants now. But I mean, like, all the little tyrants, they get to build, and they're kind of like rats. They build their little rat's nests, and they get, like, worse in there, you know. They kind of get harder to address. A little bit more pestilent, you know. Oh, you dropped my thing. Son of a bitch. Why did you drop my clothes? Don't drop my fucking clothes. Did you drop them? You did. You dropped my clothes. Dear God, why? It's so stupid. Why do you do that? Don't drop my fucking clothes. Oh! Ooh, no pills. Fuck, heart beating. Ooh. Yes. Alright, speak down, old nag. I dubbed these Sandy. Thank you, Sandy. You got a name? We're coming back for you, maybe. No, we aren't. I'm sorry. I would beat you, I would shoot you down and take your cloth if I was that heartless, but I'm not. Thank you, Sandy. May the Colfax rain on. Sandy on the beach. Sandy is on the beach. The sand is on the beach. The sand is on the beach. Ooh. Why can't I see this fuel? Bye! Fucking bullshit hacker in the dark. You suck and missed all your shots as usual. Wait, that was you on a mini? That was you on a mini. No shit. Okay, well. Oh. Well, I got away either way. No. Oh, that was not you? Okay. We flying now, okay. Yeah, I have 500 scrap and 5 gears and 3 sheet metal that I'm gonna purchase you wind turbine stuff with and all that. I'm on the water. I'm away from him now, but he's you know, he's even with the, he's not aimbot, but he is ESP. I mean, I have my flashlight on, I must admit. He might have just lived there and came across me. He might have. I think somebody just came across me. It's bound to happen. I got away though, so I'm gonna go to Outpost and buy the materials you need. If you guys want to meet me, you should go to Outpost because I'm not that far. I'm like, or like the beach by Outpost. Or you can just take. Or you can meet me somewhere else if you want. Like, I'm at this harbor on the water. And you can just take these materials from me and double bang them to the outpost. That's what I suggest you do, Zelly. Come meet me at, like, this harbor on the water by Lighthouse or something. And take the coastal until you see me. And, you know, on the water, follow the water to sand. To Outposts, and I'll meet you there at the beach. And you should take the scrap and the, you know, the materials off of me and ride to Outposts. Buy your, you know, your large, sorry, your, you know, your, wind turbines. and leave. And that way my mission was successful, your mission is successful, nobody loses anything, and you guys can bang somebody at Outpost if they push you, but he's behind me right now. We know that he's behind me. I mean, he's behind me right now. He's like fly hacking around, but he's behind me right now. I have aggro now, and he's gonna kill me now no matter where I go. So I'm just gonna keep moving, make it harder for him. I'm reaching sand. I just passed the sand fishing village, and I'm gonna go to the outpost. Come to the outpost. And I might die before then, but I mean, like, I can't do anything about that. You know. If he fires at me, I'll record. And I'll show that I have witnesses. He was one place one time, and then he showed up at Outpost 5 seconds later, and I'll record it. I don't know what it can prove. I just only stand to lose here. Like, the best I can do is lose, you know. So it's just a matter of how long. How long can I go till I lose? We'll see. He's definitely after me. If he has a base here, I'm fucked. But I mean, I don't know about fucked. I mean, I killed him like the last 5 times I saw him. Flash on quick. Flash on quick. Coming into the door. The door. If you're here, I'll fucking kill you unless you're my team. I'm in the outpost. I'm not going to shoot at anybody in the outpost in the assumption that it's you. I hear you. I'm here. Land at the water. Land at the water. The small water catcher. Small water catcher. Or there, that works. Yeah, yep. Sorry. Okay, guys, take this Hunter Hike wall. 9 sheet metal, 10 gears, 8 scrap. Here's a lot of metal ore, metal frags. I need some of this fuel to get home. That's not us, but he's shooting at zombies. Probably sulfur, that, and this, and that, and I believe we're golden. Get the fuck out of here. I love you guys. Thank you for backing me up.
No problem.
Yeah, come in.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take any pistol bullets you got, if you got any, by the way. You got any pistol bullets? I'll take anything you got. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I got like.
Yeah. Any of that shit. Yeah, because you got plenty at home. All right, that's good. What else? Okay, then take this proto.
There's another stack.
Proto on the ground. I don't need the Arctic suit. I have one. I'm not wearing it because the flashlight. Sorry. Pistol bullet, and we're good. We're good. Thank you. Oh, more. Oh, sorry. What the hell was that?
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
I don't know what's going on. I'm not losing this Tommy. I know that. I told you to leave. I was like, get out, and you wanted to stay around, and we lost it all. Sorry. I don't mean to yell at you. Wasn't kidding about we have a certain amount of time till I die, you know? I'm not losing this Tommy, so I'm gonna get it out, you know? I'm gonna make sure he can't. And I'm gonna blank the stream so he can't see me for about 5 minutes here, guys. I gotta pause this. I'm terribly sorry. I got a bad stream sniper, you know? So now, you know, I'm gonna go get away clean. They can deal with their problems that they want, and if we lost it, I'm gonna put you as the one who kills it. He didn't make a sound or anything. I'm gonna put you is the one that killed us. He didn't make a sound or anything. Yeah, I know. It's you know, it's. I'm not kidding about these guys. They suck. Oh my God. There's 2 more bases. Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Wow. Well, it's okay, guys. It was okay. All we lost was like an hour of work. It's okay. Don't take this bad or anything at all. Hey, and I got the Tommy out. You know. So it's okay. It's not the end of the world. You know. One of the main things you know that was there we got out. Next time, just leave, because like with the wall hack, you know, he didn't come in there. No, he just full-blown wall hacked, and I can clip it. I mean, I can clip this, but I mean, I didn't. You know, I didn't record what happened, so I can't do anything. I didn't record it. I haven't been running shadow play. I need to learn, but I mean, I also need to provide 14 hours of content a day. So, and I can bug the admin every day, but I don't have any proof, so I can't do anything about this. We just lost it. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'll go get it again. Just do it again, you know. Gonna write the admin. Okay, I wrote Rick. Sorry that happened, guys. Best not to let it get to you. Yeah, I'm getting this Tommy home. It's bad weather, guys. Gonna go play some Baldur's Gate 3 for, for a couple of hours here. It's bad time. He'll get bored and I'll come back. Like, not even a couple hours, like an hour. And I'll come back. I've got other things I need to do. Like, I haven't logged into EVE Online in a long time and all that. And I'll give him an hour, let him cool it down. The minute I'm gone, he'll log, and we can go on about our business. It'll be annoying to him that I force relogs on him all the time. So, that's what I'll do. And tonight they lose their bases anyways. So, remember, we win the fight. Oh, almost went full-blown straight up like fucking, I almost, what's that show, down home show about car racing and stuff, I almost flipped my boat there. Full-blown flipped that bitch and sent her flying in the air. I missed what you guys said. Maybe I have it on my YouTube. That actually might be funny. Let's go see if I have it on my YouTube. Almost flipped this because he had AIDS. People who... Oh, I do. I might have this. I have the proof. No. But I mean, like, all the little tyrants, they get to build, and they're kind of like rats. They build their little rat's nests, and they get, like, worse in there, They kind of get harder to address. A little bit more pestilent, Oh, you dropped my clothes. Why did you drop my clothes? Don't drop my fucking clothes. Did you drop them? You did. You dropped my clothes. Dear God, why? It's so stupid. Why do you do that? Don't drop my fucking clothes. No. Oh, no. Oh! Ooh, no pills. Please let me link. Fucking heart beating. Ooh. Yes. Alright, speak down, old nag. Please stop getting an F11 and all the stupid shit that Google Chrome does. Fuck Google Chrome and its worthless bullshit. God damn it. Please stop doing that. So I get on a boat at about 1707. Okay, guys, I did the work for the admin here. I pulled the YouTube video with the proof. It's up to him if he wants to accept it. The problem is the YouTube video is hours long and it's live. So he can go back and he can see the proof in the YouTube video if he wants, as evidenced here. I'm going to link it. Yeah, thank you so much, Alien King. I realized you were watching me on YouTube. Thank you so much. Alien King, you asked me if my throat is okay. My throat is very sore from screaming and singing. I cut a music video this month, and I talk a lot every day. 14 to 16 hours a day. I talk all day long, right? Pretty fast, too. And so my voice is very sore because I have taken, like, maybe, I don't know, 6 days off in 15 months or whatever it's been, 16 months or something. And so all day, every day, I talk for 15 hours. And Alien King, what's up on YouTube? I want to say thank you. And you're asking why I'm coughing so much. A is because I smoke hash. B is because my throat is so sore. And C is because I scream at idiots all day. So now, if you guys want to see the proof of the hacking, you're going to see it back in this video that I'm going to link in the Twitch chat here. I'm sorry, in the Twitch chat here. And we will see the evidence clear of Stream Snipe. And if you wish to report this guy, you can just say, I watched the YouTube video, and I see that, and here's my YouTube video that's running live right now. You can go back and watch the evidence in real time of him showing up and shooting at me with a python, and then like around 7 minutes later, or something like that. It's like maybe about an hour into it. You'll know, because on the video, it's like right when it turns dark, I find a boat. And I switch from the horse to the boat. And as I get on the boat, you're going to find, like, right the last time it was dark on the live video, which was about, I told the admin it was like, 18 minutes ago. It's about 18 minutes ago on the live YouTube video. You're going to see the proof about where he shot at me. And then I coordinated with my trio, and I had them meet me at the outpost, and he banged us there 5 minutes later. And he traveled at the same speed that the mini heli did. There was no train or boat or horse or anything like that. He didn't catch up to me when I was on the boat, or like if he had a horse. He just no-clipped through the wall at outpost. The proof is on the video, but it kind of like appears. But I don't expect you to. I'm going to tell the admin, I don't expect you to look at all that. Okay. Yep. So I did what I could, you know. I did what I could. I tried to use the tools that we have to try and deal with the hacker problem. It's a very bad for morale thing, this, but honestly, we're so rich we shouldn't let it affect our morale. It affects my morale that my problems are becoming their problems, but honestly, it's not it's not my fault that someone chooses to break the rules and be a hacker and act like Superman when he's not. In the future, we separate faster. Well, I just drop the loot and you leave. It was the only chance we had. I should have been more clear. I was like, you got to take this and leave. I guess I should have been more clear. I should have been like, we don't have time to do an item swap or anything at all, or to buy anything. I bought it before you landed because I was like, take this shit and leave. So we learn from this, and when we do transfers like that, we got to do it bang fast because he's coming, and he was coming, and he did bang us. Absolutely. They should IP ban him. Oh, no. It's been 14 months. He'll do this his entire life. The police and the cops and all the billionaires and all these people who steal from us are completely incompetent and cannot handle a simple little script kiddie. They can't handle it. They can't put him in jail. By the way, I took the screenshot, by the way, here we go, of all the evidence. All of it. We have more evidence in the court case when I sue him and I put him in jail and shit, and I make a video and I make an example of him and stuff. Here we are, guys. We're just gonna take another picture here, you know, as evidence and stuff, and we use it in the court case against him when I inevitably sue him and put him in jail. If you guys want a real enemy, it's the bullshit in the community, the actual toxicity itself. It's not these people that we rob. It's the people who rob us, the hackers. So it's good to go to war with these people and play better than them, you know. I wanted the bullets, but I also was very scared of what was going to happen, and then it did. I was very paranoid, and then it did happen. People say I'm too paranoid. But I mean, like, Tay said I was too paranoid, that I didn't know what I was doing, or that I didn't know what I was seeing, and I keep saying hacker, and he's like, no, it's not hacker, and I'm like, yes, it fucking is, every single time, and that actually caused a rift in our relationship a little bit. Tay was like, it's not a hacker, and I'm like, yes, it is, it's the same guy, he's been doing this for fucking, like, 8 months, yes, it is. Yes, it is. And that's why I'm not on that's not why I'm on their team anymore, because if I sat on their team, this shithead would show up at his base and just rock his TC all the time. I know exactly what would happen. It's what happened last summer wipe. We come home to a raided base, and we know that 200 rockets weren't blown, so we're like, what happened here? They went straight to, they blew to, what is it called, bunker. They blew to bunker, but that was it. And Tay's like, oh, they're using your eyes, but no, they're not using my eyes. When they do that shit, we're offline. They come in with ESP, and they just come straight to the bunker, and they've been doing it for a year. It's why I left Tay's team, and it's why you guys should maybe be worried about being on my team. It's because he's gonna do that to you too. He's going to rock the TC sooner or later. In the end, he'll rock the TC as he always does and lock us out of there. But see, the difference is you guys have enough bombs to blow back in, so he's not going to try that tactic with you. It won't work. You just blow right through the wall again. You know, he can skip all the bullshit and rock our TC and switch the lock on it and put all the loot back into it and lock us out of the room or whatever. But he can't, like, you know, he full-blown can't do that forever. We'll blow right through the wall. So the tactic that worked for him on the solo doesn't work for us as a trio. And the only reason I recognize him at this point is because the tactical conversation is necessary. It is necessary to understand the tools that he is using and how we get around it. Like, I realize it is acknowledging him, and I don't want to do that. I'm very aware of that. But also, you still have, like, it's a trap. You know, you still have that whole, like, you know, you still have that rebel, like, we're rebelling against the toxicity, shitty, fucking, like zombie apocalypse, essentially. They've all become toxic and shitty, and they've swallowed their own dicks and started living off their own cum. And so now now they're full-blown toxic, and everything they do and every move that they make harms everybody around them, their parents, their teachers, their friends, they're the people that they game with, everybody. Their toxicity is full-blown taking over their lives. It's like that alien in Men in Black. It's just, it controls their lives. The toxicity is like their slave leader, their fucking slave master, their overseer. It whips them and chains them. It's a toxic fucking behavior all day, and they're complete fucking shitty, clueless about it. They're totally clueless about it. And I'm not talking about him when I talk about this. I'm talking about the entire community that he comes from. They've been swallowing cum all day long. They're so toxic from it that they really don't know what to do. They just attack, and they attack in the most efficacious manner that they know how, which is full-blown, you know, ESP wall, like no clip. They just jump right to you and shoot you. Now, I've seen people like him since day one in Rust. I've seen people who flew past me on a horse and shot me in the face, and I had my full-blown clan tell me I was a liar, like a liar. And I'm through with people calling me a liar either. I'm through with that. I'm through with people saying, no, it wasn't a hacker. I'm through with that shit. Yeah, I know it's a hacker. I'm not that bad at the game, you know? I know it's a fucking hacker when he shoots at me in the blind dark, you know what I'm saying? From really far away and then shows up 13 blocks later, you know? And that's all the acknowledgement. I'm just saying, like, we must understand the tactics of it. We must understand how to move with it. What's at stake here when an exit is paramount, all that other stuff. Because these guys, yeah, they're no joke. They're like the worst of the worst. They have no brain, but they do have script skitty, skills. So a no-brainer with script skitty skills is just essentially like a living Trojan virus that must be eradicated and put in jail. And that's what I'll do to him. I'm not a paladin. I just chase criminals in fucking real life who fucking attack me directly and put them in jail. That's it. That's all I do. I don't care about anybody else. I care about the people who attack me. That's it. I don't care that they're attacking Zelly or Steph. You want the honest, like, straight up chaotic, neutral thing about it. I don't care that they're attacking and killing Zelly and Steph. Like, that's not me. I mean, it's as selfish as it is, but I mean, it's true. I care that they're attacking my team, and it sucks that we lost those guns and all that shit, but, like, honestly, it's more about how does it inconvenience me? I mean, it sucks. Understand it. It's, as a streamer, I have to look at it like, how does it inconvenience the stream? And that's my worst part about it. God damn it. I wanted to play Rust today, and I will, but I'm not going to do it with automatic weapons or any of that shit, or suppressors or anything. I'm going to do it with nail guns, so he can rob me if he wants to. But I'll go get exactly what I just get, exactly in an hour, and I'll make it out this time, too. I've been dealing with him for 8 months. He hasn't killed me in a real kill in a long time. I took 450 scrap from him yesterday. I'll tell you that. So he's super mad. He's up in our fucking balls now. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, like, fucking, like down, burrowing in our bush down there, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking, like he's really mad. I took 500 scrap off him yesterday. He really can't handle the fact that I'm better than him, so he shows up and does this shit. And sure, he took, like, you know, all the mats for, he has the mats now for, like, 5 wind turbines. That will destroy your server. So we get him on the Steam ID, we get him banned again, and we go and take the loot back. You know, it's okay, but this man cannot be permitted to have 4 wind turbines. I mean, he won't have the BP for it, but he can buy it. And when he buys it, he can just make them. And then he'll have 4 turbines, and our problem becomes a lot worse. So that's another thing that I just addressed with the DM. If he didn't do the work, just hacked. So I told the DM, like, full-blown, you know, he'll destroy the server if he has 4 wind turbines. So I warned the admin to go destroy his base as well, you know. I don't think he'll do it, because we don't have him, but I mean, I have him on the video, but nobody wants to watch like 2 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours of shit to go to try to figure out where this was, you know. I guess I'll put this video live, and I'll end the stream here, and I'll put this video live, and I'll pull the minute, and I'll try to attempt to get this guy on this. I'll be right back, guys. I'll attempt to provide the proof that he hacked and get him a full blown VAC ban. I mean, I suppose that's what a good streamer would do, so I'm terribly sorry. That will usher in like a pause here for about 5 minutes while I alert the admins and the Rust admins and all the criminal behavior that he engaged in today. We get him on the proof on the video and all this, and we supply it, you know. So that's going to take some work here. Bear with me, guys. The stream will be back here in about 5 minutes. I'm going to pause it, but I'm not going to turn it off. I just don't want information going across the screen here as I alert the various authorities to what he did.